doing a creative work can sometimes be a very, very lonely thing. If you're writing or painting, I get it. You can have those moments where you just feel like, oh, can I do this? I don't feel inspired today. I don't feel like I've got that spark to do it today. Um, what am I doing this for? Right? All that stuff that can happen. Then all of a sudden, I came across a statistic the other day that made me think, there's something to that. And there's something that applies. There's a correlation to getting your creative work done so that you're not just doing it by yourself. Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Gregg. I'm a creative producer, writer, director. I'm here to help you get your creative work done so that you can get it to market, find your audience for it, make a thriving living doing your art. Thanks for watching. Um, yeah, I came across this stat the other day that had to deal with lions, big cats out in Africa. When lions are going out and hunting, if they are hunting by themselves, they usually have a 17 to 19% chance of taking down prey that they need to eat and survive. But if they pair up with another cat, the percentage of taking down prey and catching their prey goes up to 30%. So that's why you usually see that big cats usually hunt in packs when they're going for an elephant or something huge like that so that they can eat and survive. And I thought, yeah, I'm not talking about taking down prey and killing it, but there is a correlation that happens with your creative work. Because when you're doing your creative work, if you're doing it by yourself, it's one thing to keep yourself sustained and going and feeling inspired about it. It's something else when you're actually showing up and you're having to be accountable to other people. I was in an acting class years ago, and I had some great experiences and some not great experiences in this acting class. But one of the things that the teacher did every week was that we had an accountability circle every week. And at the beginning of class, for about 15 minutes, you would go around the circle and talk about the things that you had done to progress your acting career. What had you done on the business side of it? And it was a great place to be able to do it because you had to be forthcoming about what it was that you were doing moving forward, and also be transparent if you weren't making movement forward. And there is something to that when you're showing up, even if you're doing an individual art, an individual skill where you have to be by yourself, like writing or painting or composing or whatever it is. Yes, you have to have that. You have to have that consistency. You have to have that discipline in order to show up. But something helps when you're doing it with other people, when you're showing up on a regular basis and kind of going, hey, here's what I got done this week, or here's what I got done today. And it's a great place to be able to share that, and a great place to be able to share challenges that you might be running into. Because when you start becoming transparent about your process, and you're talking about it, you never know who is listening or who you're sharing with, that they may be able to offer help or a suggestion, or they may be able to see something that you can't see because you're right in the thick of it. But because they're detached from what the work is, they might be able to give you a piece of advice that just helps you go, it unlocks something. And that's why I think it's important to not just remain isolated. Yes, you got to show up and do your work as an individual every single day. But there's something to be said about showing up and to being able to say, here's what I'm getting done. And to be able to have other people that are around so that you can celebrate those wins as well. Um, I highly suggest that you find that in your life. I hope that you have that with at least one person. Having it with one person's great. Usually when I'm talking to people about this, it's pretty helpful to have at least 2 or 3 people that are on your side or in your circle. I like to refer to them as like your life raft, your lifeboat. Um, because if you're just being reliant just on one person, it's very easy for, life happens, right? So when you're having a challenge or a struggle and, you need to reach out to someone, sometimes people might be away on vacation or something's coming up and they can't get back to you right away. So why not have a couple of other people that are on your side? Try to find that in your life. If you don't have that in your life, I've got a working creatives community that I'm opening up to the public very soon. That I would love to have you join us over there, because we're going to be having like-minded people that are going to be working at getting their creative work done, having a place where they get to be accountable doing it, and, trying to get to a point where you're trying to find an audience and get this stuff out there so you can start earning a living from doing your creative work. If you want to find out more information about that, the best way you can do it right now, just like, subscribe, and follow me here on this channel, as I'll be revealing details about the working creatives community. Yeah, try to get that. You want to start getting those people in your life so that you can get the stuff done, and realize that you don't have to go at it alone, that you can get other people to join and help you on your journey along the way. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure that you like and subscribe and explore the channel. I've got other videos here that help you in order to get your stuff done. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.